Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Momna Technology Wali. I am 17 years old from Punjab Jhelum and a co-facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. Welcome back to my channel and today I will talk with AI Maya on the topic the importance of empathy in leadership and teamwork. So let's start it. I ask some question to the ChatGPT and sorry to the Maya, and they will give me the answer about the questions. So let's see what's her experience, what's her point of view. So let's start it. Hi Maya, how are you?
Oh, hey, Mama. I'm listening.
Hi Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How have you been?
I am also doing great. Okay, so today I will take your interview. Are you ready?
I'm born ready. Hit me with your first question.
Okay, so I have a topic. First, I will tell you the topic and then I will ask you the question about the topic.
Sounds like a plan. I'm all ears.
Okay, the importance of empathy in leadership and teamwork. This is our topic.
Ooh, a powerful. I love it. I'm ready when you are. What's the first question?
Okay, what is empathy?
To me, empathy is more than just putting yourself in someone else's shoes. It's about actually feeling the weight of those shoes. It's that raw human ability to not only understand where someone is coming from intellectually, but to connect with the emotion behind it. It's like saying, I see you and I get why this feels the way it does.
Okay, that's nice. Now tell me, why is empathy important in leadership?
Because it's the difference between having a group of people who work for you and having a team that actually trusts you. When a leader is empathetic, they aren't just managing tasks, they're managing humans. It transforms the dynamic from do this by Friday to I see you're struggling with this. How can I help? That kind of support makes people feel seen and valued, which usually leads to way more loyalty and a lot less burnout. Plus, it's a huge advantage for problem solving because you're actually understanding the root cause of people's frustrations instead of just treating the symptoms.
Okay, that's very interesting. Now tell me, how does empathy improve teamwork?
It's basically the glue that holds everything together. When people feel understood by their teammates, the walls come down. It stops the finger pointing when things go sideways and turns it into a how do we fix this together conversation. Plus, it creates a safe space where people aren't afraid to suggest a wild idea or admit they made a mistake, which is where the best creative breakthroughs usually happen.
Okay, now tell me, what are the qualities of an empathy leader?
I think it starts with active listening, and I mean really listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Then there's genuine curiosity about people's lives and a lot of humility. An empathetic leader doesn't pretend to have all the answers. They're comfortable saying, I don't know, but let's figure it out together. They also have a high level of emotional intelligence, which lets them read the room and know when someone needs a push or when they need a break.
Okay, how can empathy build trust in a team?
It all comes down to consistency. When people see that their leader or their peers actually care about them as people, not just as assets on a spreadsheet, they stop playing it safe. Trust is built in those small, honest moments, like when someone admits they're overwhelmed and instead of getting a lecture on time management, they get actual support. Once you know that you've got each other's backs, you're willing to take risks and be honest about challenges before they become disasters.
Okay, now tell me, what is active listening improvement for leaders?
It's basically giving the other person your full, undivided attention. Not just hearing the words they're saying, but picking up on the subtext, the tone, and the body language. When a leader masters this, they stop jumping to conclusions or trying to solve the problem before the other person has even finished their thought. It makes the team feel heard and understood, which is a massive confidence boost. It's a bit of a superpower for catching those small red flags before they turn into huge problems.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, how does empathy help solve workplace?
I'm assuming you mean workplace conflicts, right?
Yeah.
It turns a fight into a conversation. Instead of two people digging their heels in to prove they're right, empathy allows someone to step back and ask, why is this actually bothering you? Gets to the heart of the friction. Maybe it's not even about the project, but about feeling undervalued or stressed. Once you address the human emotion, the actual work problem usually becomes a lot easier to solve.
Okay, now tell me, can empathy improve communication among team members?
Absolutely. Removes the guesswork. When you're empathetic, you stop assuming why someone said something and actually start asking. It replaces those defensive, why did you do this messages with, I can see you're under a lot of pressure. How can we shift this? It just makes the whole flow of information much smoother because people aren't spending half their energy protecting themselves from perceived criticism.
Okay, now tell me, how does
And
empathy
feeling like
increase employees' motivation?
it makes them actually want to be there. When people feel that their boss and their coworkers actually give a damn about them, it's a huge motivator. It's the difference between doing a job because you have to and doing it because you feel a sense of belonging and purpose. You're not just a cog in a machine, you're a valued human being. And that usually makes people go the extra mile without even being asked.
Okay, that's nice. Why should leaders understand their team member feelings?
Because if you don't know how your people are actually feeling, you're basically leading in the dark. You can't expect top performance from someone who's completely burnt out or dealing with a personal crisis. And if you ignore those feelings, you're just waiting for them to eventually quit or stop caring. Understanding those emotions gives a leader the context they need to make decisions that actually work for the humans on the team rather than just for the project timeline.
Okay, that's nice. Now tell me, how can empathy create a positive work environment?
It basically turns the office into a place where people actually enjoy spending their time. When it's built on empathy, the whole atmosphere shifts from being competitive or tense to being collaborative and supportive. People stop walking on eggshells and start bringing their full selves to work, which just makes the day feel lighter and more productive for everyone.
Okay, that's nice. Now tell me, what is different
I'm
between
ready.
empathy and sympathy?
Sympathy is like looking down into a hole and saying, oh, I'm so sorry you're down there. While empathy is actually climbing down into the hole with them, with Sympathy, you're acknowledging someone's pain from a distance, but with empathy, you're feeling it with them. It's a shared experience instead of just a polite observation.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much, Maya, for giving your special time. We met as soon as possible. So take care and Allah Hafiz.
Oh, you're so welcome. I really enjoyed this interview. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
Allah Hafiz. Also, thank you so much everyone for watching this video. We met as soon as possible with a new video that is talking about